Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going canoeing, fighting weeds in the motor, being chased by an imaginary animal, eating some good food, camping, battling mosquitoes, and enjoying some of the great views here in Alaska. The place we're going is fairly popular. It's a place called Jim Creek. We start off by driving down a dirt road and launching the canoe in Jim Lake. I've spent a lot of time over the years fishing, hunting, trapping, and camping in this area, so I've got a lot of experience with it, and I love coming out here. So here we are on McRoberts Creek, and we just portaged across this spot right here. There's a bunch of these pipes laying out here, and it makes it a whole lot easier for getting the canoe across. Yeah, so it's just a little strip of land here, and you come up on this side on Jim Lake, and over there is the parking area for Jim Lake, and we just came across that and to this portage here. So from the parking area, if you keep, let's see if it'll focus here, this little ridge in front of you, and just keep paddling towards that or using your boat motor or whatever, keep it going straight towards that, you'll end up right at the portage or really close to it. And it works even at night. As long as you can see the silhouette and you just keep that ridge in sight, you come right to it. We're having trouble with weeds getting in the motor and it's wanting to clog it up. Keep having to stop and pull the motor out of the water, clear the weeds off, and then put it back down and go again, but we're getting there. Yeah, so that bush is what we're dealing with there. Makes it kind of difficult. You can see the water is, it's actually fairly deep, but these weeds just come right up to the surface in a lot of spots, and it's making it kind of difficult to go. Well, we made it with my buddy Caleb from church, and got the canoe down here to the campsite. It was pretty rough coming down. We ended up with a lot of weeds, and the last probably mile or so we started hitting a lot of logs and stuff. The water's just really low. It's about 3 feet lower than it usually is out here. I think it's got to do with the lack of snow we were able to get and keep this last winter. But yeah, we're gonna get camp set up here. We're just gonna be camping up on the bank here. Well, I got the tent set up. Caleb worked on getting some firewood together and got us a bed of coals to start cooking with. Then when I got finished, I went across the creek to get some more firewood. I found this cut in the bank. It's hard to see in the camera, but all this devil's club's in the way going up through there, so I'm gonna cut it out with the machete and get up in there and get some firewood. Of course, it's always good to have some Alaskan camp slippers to wear around the campsite. Caleb's got his Desert Eagle over here. We're sneaking up on this thing. Oh, oh! Good thing you had that Desert Eagle. Good night. Is that even in season? All right, well, we're gonna skin this thing up and cook it. We saw it just up the creek a little ways, and so we eased into the bushes, snuck up on it. Caleb had his Desert Eagle, the 50 caliber pistol. Thankfully we had it though, because it about got the drop on us and got it charged and about got us, so it's a good thing he's quick with that gun. So the best way to skin these is to just cut it down the side, and then you take the skin and you just kind of peel it back off of the side here, and then the top just pops right out there. And just get you a handful of it like so, and just smash it between your hands. And then it's ready to go on the grill. I'll let you do that because I got blood all over my hands. So here we go making the burgers, and just got these 2 flipped. We're just using Lowry's seasoned salt, and Kayla brought some buns and potatoes. So I'm gonna make some French fries here in a little bit and see how that turns out. I figured we get the burger on the grill and get some protein in us because we're both getting pretty hungry, and about that time to eat. So I took these potatoes and sliced them really thin and ended up cooking them in my iron skillet. But as typical, I forgot to turn the camera on, and so I didn't get any footage of that.
That's where it's at right there.
Yes, sir.
Pray that you bless his food and help us to sleep well. Just a minute.
When we woke up the next morning, the mosquitoes were really thick in between the tent and the fly. Kind of reminded me of camping up on the Yukon. While we were getting the fire going for breakfast, we saw a fish jumping, so Caleb grabbed his rod, but the fish didn't end up biting. I don't remember where I saw the recipe for this, but I remembered that it looked good, so I decided to try it. Basically, you take a potato and hollow it out enough to put sausage and eggs and whatever other ingredients you want to put in it. And then wrap it in aluminum foil and put it in the coals for about 25 minutes, and then with the potato being thin, everything cooks a little faster. I'm sure with the proper seasoning it would be really good, but it ended up being pretty bland, so I just ate the sausage and eggs out of it. We got breakfast in us this morning and cleaned up camp. Had the tent here and everything, and fire in the back. Got all the coals kicked off into the creek there, so there's no danger of a fire. And we're gonna get on the canoe and see if we can do any better today. There's still a lot of weeds, but hopefully it won't be so bad going downstream. We're actually gonna go ahead and go down to the left here, left channel, and go down Jim Creek and see if we can't just float out that way a little easier than going back upstream. And I think we're gonna pull out on the Canoe Bridge on the Old Glen Highway. But yeah, beautiful morning, had a good night, and we're ready to hit the river. This here is the mouth of Jim Creek. We're coming up on where they cross it with 4-wheelers, and it gets shallow and kind of braided out, so we'll probably end up having to drag the canoe some, but we'll see how it goes. Well, we're out here and it got really wide and shallow, so I ended up having to get out of the canoe for a minute and drag it. You can still kind of hear it dragging on the bottom a little bit in the sand. But yeah, once we get out to the river, we'll be able to run the motor again, but it's just really shallow for the next little bit. Here's Jordan to pick us up. And it's pretty out here. Well, if you enjoyed that, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to follow along for our next adventure. And while you're at it, check out the other videos we have on our channel and explore Alaska with us. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a blessed day.